but on centre court is where it's all happening for our first medal match. Right, looks like Finland back with the serve.
The men's bronze medal game, first of 4 games here on centre court. And we are just getting underway in the men's bronze medal game. We'll be here for the rest of the day on the centre court, as we'll have 4 medal matches. And the first one underway between the pair from Norway and Finland. We have Joona and Sebastian Kjemperud. The 17 and 19-year-old will take on the Finnish pair of Piippo and Piippo Pulkkinen here in glorious conditions in Bridlington for beach volleyball. It's been a terrific 3 days of the senior event, and the Junior NEVZA tournament will get underway in a couple of days' time, but all action is on our medal games here on centre court. There is one semi-final still going on court number 2. Both semi-finals this morning on court number 2 have gone the distance. Both on the centre court were 2-0 clean sweeps. So that has allowed us to be ahead on centre court. So current score is 3-1 to the Finnish pair. And a lovely little knuckleball by Joona wins the point and reduces that deficit to 1.
So 2-3. Still very close. Sebastian opting for a little jump plate. Working it down onto Piippo. Oh, the big block. Picked up there though.
It's a lovely little pick-up, huge pick-up. That ball's going to just go over. And the easiest kill for Sebastian. Empty net, lovely high ball. And he makes no mistake. Sebastian, 17 years old, will play in the under-18 NEVZA tournament that starts on Tuesday. His brother Joona won the under-20s last summer here on the South Beach of Bridlington. As that one goes deep into the corner by Piippo, and that is 4-3 side change as we try and have a look at what's going on court number 2, and I believe it is 6 plays 6 as the battle between Norway and Scotland goes on for a place in the final. And we'll keep an eye on that one. Obviously the loser will drop to the bronze medal game that will play straight after this game here on centre court. So Joona, big jump serve, little push over, and it'll be Sebastian set, lovely high ball, and no angle on that one. Huge hammer swing by Sebastian, and it makes no mistake. And that is 5-4 to Team Norway. Make that 5-5 as the serve goes long. As over on court number 2, Solveig Sunday with a huge swing down the line, and they will change ends 8-7 midway through set number 3. As Piippo lines up with the right hand, pushes the ball wide of that sideline. And apologies, we're having a couple of minor technical difficulties to get everything underway here in South Beach. As a great job by Piippo to keep the point alive, and Joona goes up into the arms of Piippo, way above the net, and keeps the ball low off the upper arm, and that ball lands on the side, and it's 8-6 Correction, 9-5 is the lead for the Norwegian duo. As we have to change events here in beach volleyball, change ends every 7 points, help navigate any weather conditions, as a huge put away by Piippo. But the wind today here in Bridlington, a little bit calmer than last 2 days, but a huge wind direction change overnight. So here on the side angle camera, the wind has been going right to left in the players' backs or directly into the face, but today we have a huge crosswind coming towards the camera for both sets of players to navigate. As over on court number 2, it's 9-9 in that semi-final. As big touch by Sebastian, he's going to go on to little knuckle pokey. Fake set, sorry, yeah, fake kill attempt by Sebastian, goes for the set for his brother Jona, and they kill the ball off. And it's a 5-point lead, 11 plays 6. As it's 10 points apiece on court 2, as the huge pokey, huge pickup, and lovely placement by Jona, and Finland duo are going to think about it. Indeed, they are going to use a timeout. And in the beach, they get 1 timeout per set, and they will use it now. We also have a tactical timeout at 21 points into the set. So 3 points away from that technical timeout, which is a bit of a longer break for the teams, gives us a chance to rake the court, and a great job all week by our court team here in Bridlington, keeping all 4 courts up to shape. Have dropped now down to 2 courts, and very shortly 1 final court for the day here on our show court. As a narrow lead now for the Norwegian pair on court number 2, 12-10. And Rachel Morrison with the roll shot, 11 plays 12. But we're back ready, underway on centre court. And it's a lovely cut shot from Baker Piippo. And you can just see some of those angles. As a huge block on court number 2, away to our left here from the commentary position. And Norway closing in on an all-Norwegian women's final. As Sunniva Helland Hansen and Nina Pavlova defeated Martha Bullen and Katie Keefe earlier on. As that ball going towards the balcony, great effort on the retrieval. And a great camera angle you can see right there as Piippo Pulkkinen was scrambling us down to save that ball right in front of our camera position. Unfortunately, could only send the ball over to the players' tent. As we'll keep an eye on match points for Norway on court number 2. As Rachel Morrison and Katie Barber try and keep the dream alive. They can. 14-12, the current score. So we'll keep an eye on court number 2 while we're in that timeout, and Solveig Sunday puts it away. 15-12, Team Norway take that game, and we will have an all-Norwegian women's final. And that means Rachel Morrison and Katie Barber will drop down to the bronze medal game, and they will take on Martha Bullen and Katie Keefe in about 45 minutes time here in Bridlington. So all eyes now on this centre court as it's 15-7. The Kjemperud brothers make that 16-8 as Sebastian with a monster stuff. As you can see, they are attacking Piikpo a little bit more on serve. That one goes directly skywards. He'll have a chance for a swing. It is a tight set, and Sebastian again wins it. And that is 17-8. No timeout left for Finland to try and stow this momentum. And it's one of those situations where maybe just save a little bit of energy and recycle and prepare for set number 2. As Piikpo with a low little cut roll to the right and keeps the scoreboard moving for the Finnish pair. 17 plays 8. So Sebastian goes to the cut roll. Huge arms up from Piikpo, and he looks to the sky, knowing not a lot you can do about that one. Great volleyball by the Norwegians. As Piikpo rolls it over the block, and that'll be a side change through 28 points, and it's 18-10. To Joona and Sebastian Kjemperud. The first time these brothers have played an international event together. As Joona again going to the cut. And we are just 2 points away from the opening set here for Team Norway at the NEVZA Senior Championships. This is the men's bronze medal game. As Piikpo finds the net, and that will bring up 10 set points. And Sebastian on the line. As Piikpo goes, finds the arms of Sebastian, and a monster shutdown block closes set number 1 out. Norway lead 21-10 in this final over the team from Finland.
Zoom in on what? The players? JC, zoom in on the players, yeah? Oh, sorry. I'm focused, you see.
Basically, this one normally wirelessly transmits, but because we're in like it's fine. It just has that's why it's such a it doesn't matter. But we're all good. Yeah, normally it's a lot higher. It is, isn't it? Like when we're what? When we're a Super Series? No, when we're a Super League.
So, welcome to the South Beach here in Bridlington as we get prepared for set number 2 of this men's bronze medal game. We have a matchup between Piippo and Piippo Pulkkinen from Finland against Joona and Sebastian Kjemperud from Norway. Sebastian and Joona lost to Nico Gleed and Enrique Bello 21-19, 21-17 this morning. But they bounced back, win the first set of the day, winning that set number 1, 21-10. However, on the flip side for Finland, it was heartbreak in that semi-final as they dropped their game in 3 sets to Håvard Solheim and Oscar Gundersen from Norway. 18-21, 21-18, 15-10. As Joona, huge swing. We'll be here all day long for bronze and gold medal games on court, centre court, as the senior action is close to wrapping up. Delighted to have you join us as the wind just starts to gust again a little bit. Piippo on the cross court finds the angle for the kill, and it's 2-1 to Team Norway. Joona and Sebastian, as we talked about a little bit earlier in set number 1, 19 and 17 years of age. Joona was the under-20 NEVZA champion last year as Piippo finds the net, finds the court, and tied 2 points apiece. So Joona knows what it's like to win here on the beach in Bridlington, and Sebastian will have a chance to follow up his brother with a NEVZA title in the junior event on Tuesday. He's playing in the under-18 championships. So here for the week, Sebastian finds the swing. The 17-year-old has had a dominating tournament and arguably has been one of the best, if not the best, blocker in this senior championship. Lovely angle from Becker on the cut. The Finnish duo, a lot more experienced than their Norwegian rivals. Piippo, 42 years old, Piippo, 38. Piippo's been on the European Tour since 2014, World Tour events in 2017, and had 2 events last year, finishing 17th and 9th for Piippo. Piippo starting to pull back ever so slightly from the World Tour. No tour events in the last couple of years, having struggled to get through qualification rounds. But the pair last week got warmed up for this event on the sand in Ordane, Norway. They finished in the top 5, losing in the quarterfinals 21-23, 20-22 to the eventual runners-up. As another huge rally won by the Norwegian duo. Kjemperud, a family of rich beach volleyball tradition, led by Dad Jor, 3-time Olympian, 2000, 2004 and 2008 appearances. 2 of those were 9th place finishes in the Olympics. And Korea included a world bronze in 2001 and a European championship as well. So a lot of experience in the Kjemperud family, as Joona and Sebastian lead 6-3 here in set number 2. As Piippo readjusted and finds the winner. Little deep breath taken in there by Pulkkinen, and he'll go back to that service line as his teammate Baker gives the serve and blocking calls. You'll see that all throughout, especially from that camera on the Finnish end of the court. You'll see the instructions of what they're going to do, as a little jump set by Joona sets his brother, can't find the kill. Now he'll go on to off the top of the net, over the block, onto the line, and not a lot the Finnish pair can do about that one. And it's a 7-4 lead for Team Norway here in the men's bronze medal game in Bridlington. As that serve not connected, it's an 8-5 lead for Team Norway. And that will bring the change of ends every 7 points. So 9 plays 5. We have a timeout as the Norwegians continue to run, having taken set 1 convincingly 21-10, 21-10, and they now lead 10-5 in set number 2 and look to close out the bronze medal. Next up on centre court, Rachel Morrison, Katie Barber will take on Martha Bullen and Katie Keefe in the women's bronze medal game, and then we will get our finals underway. Apologies, we get a couple of minor technical gremlins out of our system, and the one thing we haven't yet done, as we start just a tiny little bit late here on centre court, is talk about our referees. We have Katie Hooton in the referee stand, and on the ground opposite Olvund Gorim, as huge put away out the timeout by Piippo on the cross court. And you can see the Norwegians clearly done their homework, obviously spoken to their compatriots Solheim and Gunderson, having just played the same pair, got a little bit of a scout, got some notes. And the little cut shot by Sebastian. And they continue to have that 5-point lead. We know a lot can change on the beach in a hurry. Sebastian with the block, the ball comes back into Baker, can't keep it alive. And we move 1 point closer to this bronze medal. As the ball goes along by Piippo, and Finland need to find a change in momentum, as this bronze medal game unfortunately starting to slip away. As the ball into net, lovely, almost effective sky ball, keeping the ball alive. Blocking signal goes down and doesn't quite time it up, does Baker. And Jona makes no mistake. And 14 plays 6. And it looks like the youngsters from Norway will head back with that bronze medal, as another error by Baker puts it wide. And that is our 21-point timeout, 15 play 6. We'll take a quick break here from Bridlington.
So all about tactics. It's not about just throwing the ball over the net and hoping for the best. All of these players, they know exactly how they're going to be serving, what strength, jump serve, float serve, serving it short, serving it deep, who they're going to serve onto. It's not a case of just hitting the ball and hoping it goes over the net. These guys are incredibly skilled, and a huge amount of tactics and game plan goes into any of these matches.
Welcome back to Bridlington as we have the men's bronze medal game drawing towards a potential conclusion here, as Jona and Sebastian Kjemperud from Norway are 6 points away from securing the bronze medal, having won the first set 21-10. They are 15-6 up, as you can see on the scoreboard, against the Finnish pair of Piippo and Pulkkinen. Make that 15-7 as the first point won by the Finnish duo. And Jona goes down the line. Baker can't quite stab it with the left hand well enough. And 1 point closer for Norway as Baker roll off, be about a metre off the net. Great defense again by Piippo. Goes a long pokey over on one. And great awareness by the 19-year-old Jona, seeing both players at the net, the space in the back of the court, and finds the winner. As rally underway, Sebastian finds the block on Piippo. And 18-7 is the lead. As little roll shot, well picked up off Sebastian, coming off the block, goes tight angle. Another great defense and a huge swing by Piippo, finds the court. He looks delighted with that one. Feels like it hasn't quite gone his way in this bronze medal game, but gets that one to go. Never say never. 18-8 as Jona goes into the head of Baker. Hat goes flying. Great sportsmanship by the Norwegian pair, checking in that Baker's okay. He gives them the thumbs up. Referee Ovin just checking as well that they're happy for to continue. And Sebastian goes short float serve. Baker, big swing. Jona gets a touch, but that ball way into the netting off the back of the court. We will have a side change. 28 points into this game. As Jona into the block, recycle though. Sebastian going to set his brother again. Jona cut shot, left-handed dive by Piippo, can't stab the ball. And that brings up 11 bronze medal points for the Kjemperud brothers. And you know what? We're going to have a sky ball. First of the weekend, miles into the Bridlington sun. Perfect length on it. Jona. So Jona, pick up, kick save, but can't get enough on it. And Jona and Sebastian Kjemperud wins the bronze medal in style. Little sky ball by Jona to finish us off, and Sebastian Jona will walk away with the bronze medal. Back-to-back medals for Jona. Under 20 gold last summer, under senior bronze in 2025, and for Sebastian, have a chance to double up later on with the beach tournament on Tuesday, as the juniors will get underway. And congratulations to them both. that will end the men's bronze medal game. We will take a break here in South Beach, Bridlington, but 15 minutes away from action as we'll have the women's bronze medal. Katie Keefe, Martha Bullen will take on Rachel Morrison and Katie Barber from Scotland.
Is going to be our women's bronze medal match. And then we'll be through to our gold medal matches. So while the nets are adjusted and the teams do their warm-ups, preparation, we will be back in